Hello and welcome to the Industrial Bootcamp series. I'm Kerry Rose, Industrial Channel Account Manager for the Southeast. With me today again is Marty Reagan, Industrial Channel Account Manager for South Central, and Nick Wysong, Technical Sales Engineer for the Southeast, South Central, and West. This is episode number 12, and it's titled Best Supporting Actors. Over our series, we have showcased Panduit's building block products like the industrial data center, industrial distribution frame, and zone enclosures. Like a good film, these leading characters are surrounded by the best supporting actors. Think of a movie like A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood and the role of Tom Hanks and Scarlett Johansson in Jojo Rabbit. And like a movie, Panduit's supporting products help enhance and create a better and more robust solution. Next slide. Key supporting actors for Panduit include WireGrid, which is a cable routing system, and JPro cable support systems, industrial net couplers and connectors, industrial network UPS, physical security solutions, identification, and industrial net 600 volt solutions. Next slide. So where are these products deployed? We can see here using the TIA 1005 and Purdue model overlay that WireGrid and JPro solutions can be deployed in cabling subsystems 3 and 2. This area will have the highest concentrations of cable, fiber, and connectivity, and WireGrid makes an excellent choice for the pathway system as it's flexible and scalable. In cabling subsystem 1, we are moving closer to the edge, an area that will have lower quantities of cable runs, but more opportunities for transitions to meet changes in mice levels. Hence, we'll use more couplers and bulkhead adapters at this layer. JPro supports also are easily deployed in this manufacturing space or the true industrial space, as there's not a lot of room to work around the machinery and equipment. And in this layer, cabling routed near the high voltage, cabling routed near high voltage may require 600 volt patch cords. Power for industrial switches and PLCs. And of course, throughout all of the cabling subsystems, labeling should be employed to improve the overall system management. Panduit has a complete line of printers and labeling solutions to meet these needs. Next slide. WireGrid is our cabling support solution that would be used in layers of subsystem layers 3 and 2. It comes in multiple widths, but the key thing to WireGrid is it takes 50% less time to install than traditional basket or ladder rack. And that's because there's no cutting at the intersections, and our splicing methods also electrically bond each section together so that we only need to bond the end of the pathway to the proper bonding pathway. Proper bend radius control is done by simply snapping on bend radius control pieces at the intersections. And of course, we can scale this system quite quickly for moves, adds, and changes. And now I'm going to turn it over to Nick to talk about our JPro solutions.
Thanks, Kerry. Panduit's JPro cable support system is a great way to connect copper cable used between levels 2 and 1 on the factory floor. This support system has no pinch point or sharp edges that can damage the cable during installation, and the non-metallic cables will never encounter metal. All this while maintaining a 4-inch bundle capacity with added bend radius protection. Like all of Panduit's industrial solutions, they are robust enough to withstand almost anything on the plant floor. We talked in an earlier session about Panduit's enclosures and how they are robust enough to sit directly on the plant floor. But how do you get your connectivity in and out of the enclosure so it can communicate with those edge devices? Panduit has come up with a variety of different connectors to handle almost any application. These include M12 and RJ45 bulkheads, as well as a variant 5 connector for those high vibration applications. These connectors are IP rated and make it easy to transition between M12 and RJ45 connectors. Most electrical panels are not complete without some type of UPS to clean the power. Panduit's maintenance-free, capacitor-based UPS does exactly that. Its unique design uses ultracapacitors instead of batteries, eliminating the #1 cause of UPS failures. Panduit's UPS also comes with a graphical interface to help you monitor the life expectancy of the UPS, which in turn lowers the risk of downtime due to unexpected UPS or battery failures. The final thing I want to talk about before handing it over to Marty is Panduit's 600 volt rated patch cords. These come into play anytime we get close to those high voltage power cables. The Panduit patch cords are designed not only to eliminate noise on your network, but are designed for safety for your employees. These cables conform to UL 508A standards and are suitable for use in high voltage control panels. Marty?
Thank you, Nick. Ensuring the network is protected from unwanted intrusions or erroneous connections is a major concern. Protection of open network ports, mission-critical network connections, and switch access will ensure a secure and robust physical network. As part of a full physical defense strategy, unused network ports can be blocked out with plastic inserts or blockouts to prevent unauthorized or mistaken access. Critical cabling can be locked in to ports to prevent accidental or malicious disconnections. These innovative security solutions are available in a variety of connector interfaces and require a unique tool for removal. Next. A consistent logical labeling scheme is part of a standards-based industrial network. The use of clear visual identification practices throughout the infrastructure can aid in rapid problem solving and facilitate quick troubleshooting and subsequent repair. Cables equipped with descriptive labels that have from and to endpoints printed on them allow technicians to quickly trace cables, thereby minimizing improper disconnects. Panduit offers a complete line of labels and printer platforms for every application. In addition, color coding could also be used to note manufacturing process, building destination, cable media performance, network segments, VLANs, or departments. Next. We reviewed this slide back in episode 1, detailing a typical industrial network deployment from the micro data center to the edge. Now that we have completed these episodes on each major component, we can go back and review the supporting components that are not high profile but vital to the building blocks of the industrial network. On the top left, we can see wire grid supporting the pathway at level 3 and 2 and the J-Pro system from level 2 to the edge. To the middle of the slide, we see the UPS supporting the industrial network zone enclosure and industrial net 600 volt patch cords, as well as industrial net connectors and adapter solutions support the control panel in the zone out to the edge at level 1. Security solutions and proper identification would be found at every level of the infrastructure. These supporting products complete the end-to-end solution for the physical infrastructure throughout the architecture. Next. In this episode, we discuss solutions which support network infrastructure deployment throughout the architecture subsystems. We'll continue with the TIA model next time, specifically at subsystem 0, as we discuss the emergence of single pair Ethernet and connecting the last mile. Next. Thank you for joining today. Join us for episode 13, titled Deja Vu All Over Again, as we discuss single pair Ethernet. Please feel free to share these short recordings and reach out to your local territory account manager or contact one of us directly if you need further assistance. We will also post this on our LinkedIn pages as a format to share as well.